So this is knee internal rotation, pails and rails from a seated position. So you must make sure that you do your knee cars first. You can refer to another one of my videos for the knee cars. And then I'm gonna work on my right knee. Okay, so you can do whatever you like with your left leg. So I need to bend my right leg. I'm gonna take my right arm and thread it underneath my right leg. And then I'm gonna rotate my knee and bring it into internal rotation. So my shin bone is sliding over towards this side of my body. Okay, so that's an internal rotation. Bring it as far into internal rotation as you can. Take your left hand and take it underneath that foot. So I'm gonna hold that in place. I don't want to lose my end range of internal rotation. Okay, it's really important that you hold that end range position. I can take my right hand here and hold on to my left arm, so I'm really nice and locked in place. Now, if I'm trying to expand range of motion, so if I want more knee internal rotation, I have to hold this stretch first for 2 minutes. So we have to hold a passive stretch for between 90 seconds and 2 minutes. So while you're holding that stretch, try not to come out of that position. Make sure that you hold that end range position, relax the breathing. Once that 2 minutes is up, we're going to start to do our pails and rails contraction. So our pails contraction is always trying to get the opposite of what we've got. So I'm in internal rotation at the moment. Pails is trying to rotate that knee into external rotation. And rails is trying to get more of what I want. So that's internal rotation. So from your end range position, I'm going to start to drive the outside of my foot into my hand. So effectively, I'm trying to do this, but my hand is stopping that from happening. Okay, so it becomes an isometric. So I'm going to drive my foot into my hand. Try to use the middle part of your foot and not the toes. It's really important that you feel this contraction up the shin bone and not in the ankle. If you're feeling it more in the ankle, try not to roll the ankle so much. Try and keep that leg, that ankle in dorsiflexion, internal rotation, and then just pull that foot into place. So pails, I'm going to start 20% effort, trying to pull that foot away from my body. Then I'm going to double that effort, 40%, 60, 80. And then I want to go max effort, trying to drive that foot into that hand. When you do your pails contraction, make sure that you solidify, irradiate through the whole body, that you're bleeding that intensity into every other part of your body, okay? So we build that contraction up first. We take it up to what feels like our greatest effort, max effort, and I'm going to hold that for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rails, I'm going to let go of this hand and I'm going to try and get more internal rotation. So I'm not going to use my ankle stuff. I'm going to try and squeeze through the shin bone to get more internal rotation. Okay, so I'm going to go straight into max effort of that for 10 seconds. Once that 10 seconds is over, I'm going to take my hand back. It gives me a tiny bit more range so I can come a bit deeper into that stretch. Hold that position, relax the breathing. It's really important that once you've done your rails contraction that you don't come straight out of that. You need to hold that and relax the breathing. Hold that new range, okay? So, pails, we build that up to max effort. After 10 seconds, we go straight into that rails 100% contraction in the opposite direction. Then we relax, but we stay in this position. Take as long as it takes for you to relax again in this position. If you're ready and you feel like you can go again, you can go for another two or three. Okay, and then afterwards, it's really important that you do your knee cars. So we do the knee cars first. before we do our pails and rails, then we do our pails and rails, and then we finish with our knee cars to lock in that new range of motion. So that's knee internal rotation pails and rails.